What up, guys and goddesses? I am back with your bonus reading. I still got the pyramid on the table, and so I'm about to get right into it with asking, um, do I want? I did. I said I was gonna do these cards. All right. So in this spread, we talked about there being a lot of resistance. Um, in our sense of victory, resistance in our sense of healing, um, imbalance in our personal power, unrealistic expectations about what the climate should be at this present time as you're going through. And so now I am going to pull one card for each sign, and I'm going to connect that card to the overall energy that I am picking up on in this pyramid spread. All right. We're going to start with Aries and work our way back. I am using the Hoodoo Tarot to clarify. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. My cards are right away. We got the strength at the bottom of the deck. And the Ace of Coins. Remember I told you, I said your alchemical recipe needs some tweaking. You need to go study the elements, reevaluate the elements that you have used to start this manifestation, and consult with your ancestors about what you need to do to tweak it. So that's the question that we're going to ask. That's the question we're going to ask. Well, you know what? I'm going to ask, what's the blockage? All right. What is the blockage for Aries? Aries Sun. What is the blockage for Aries? You got the Son of Coins in reverse. What is the blockage for Pisces? What's the blockage for? I almost came out. Pisces. Okay, we're going to take that one. We got the Son of Knives. What's the blockage for Aquarius? Shit, my shit got easy. 9 of Baskets. What's the blockage for I think I did these. I'm gonna keep going. I was using my thing as a what's the block? I'm doing it backwards. Yeah. Capricorn, but it's coming on out. It's working. 8 of Coins. In reverse. Capricorn. Sagittarius. You got the 2 of Knives in reverse. Scorpio. Five of Coins in the upright. Libra, you got ancestors. Virgo, shoot, they trying to throw the whole deck at your ass. You being real hard headed. Oh, you got Black Hermit in reverse. Leo. You got 3 of 9s. Cancer. And you got Dr. Buzzard in reverse. Gemini. You got the Mother of Baskets. Overall energy driving this reading for all signs is the 6 of Sticks in reverse. 6 of Sticks in reverse. All right, so let's get into it. Let me line my cards up. You know I love y'all, cause my butt go to bed at 8:30, and I'm up here reading for y'all. Don't say I ain't never did nothing for you. You better not damn dare ever. All right, so let's get into it. So, I'm sorry, I'm doing some technical stuff here. So, Aries, you got the Sun of Coins in reverse. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Okay. So you got the Sun of Coins in reverse, and you got this adorable, studious person who has a book in his hand, and he has like this natal chart. behind him that he's teaching on. But it's in a reverse. So your blockage is planning. You have not been planning and using all means at your disposal to ensure the most successful outcome. Which sound about right with Aries. Aries always want to jump into something and not consider the consequences. They just want to jump in there and get started and not think about all the elements that are involved. So when you started manifesting, you just jumped on in there. You didn't do no type of calculating or nothing at all whatsoever. So that whole message that I was giving y'all about like recalculating your alchemical recipe or reevaluating your alchemical recipe, what element you have to go back and reconsider what elements were at play when you began manifesting that you did not pay attention to that are now influencing you getting through this. All right, Pisces, you got the Sun of Knives in the upright, and this energy is about being outspoken, not taking no stuff, but also not really thinking things through. This card speaks specifically about a tendency to go too hard and provoke other people. So, and I could see that with a Pisces. Like Pisceans get very caught up. Who I missed? I got a Gemini. Oh, I didn't do one for Taurus. Give me a card for Taurus. There we go. Grandchildren. Your blockage is grandchildren. I'm interested to see. We're gonna get into that. I'm hearing generational curses though. With that. Yeah. So Pisces, you out here writing checks. Your ass can't cash. And it's putting you in conflict with people who really have the potential to be your greatest allies. But your idealism, you so steadfast and set on your idealism, that you forcing a topic on some things that you really just need to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to stop being so pushy and aggressive. Maintain your positivity and your vigilance because that's important. But stop being so overbearing and pushy. All right. Next up is Aquarius. I don't know how I end up doing these. Everything happens as it should. I'm learning it. Life can bring us through many changes. It's alright. Just don't give up. Know that it's gonna be alright. People come and they go. That's just the way that it goes. Oh. All right. Aqua, we got the 9 of Baskets in the upright. So our dreams are being fulfilled. Art appreciation is important at this time. Sex life is good. um, I'm getting advice about just make sure that you don't become too materialistic or greedy. Stay away from the lack mentality. Okay. But the question is, what's your blockage? So our blockage is out the desires of our heart. We want these things so bad that we are manifesting resistance. What you resist persists. We want it so bad, but it's a part of us that don't believe that we deserve it. Even though the universe has told us it's already ours. It's that lack mindset. Okay. Capricorn. You got the 8 of Coins in reverse. So this is a Native American granddaddy. Oh, be, Eight of Coins. Coin, I think is last. All right. So, mm, so Capricorns, this make a whole lot of sense because you can be very fixated on once you get set on a goal. You know that go energy kick in and you climbing up that mountain. That's all you focus on, and it's coming out in the cards. It's saying that you are all work and no play. You focusing on perfectionism. Um, it's a lot of fake gurus going around, and or it could be saying that you are showing up as a fake guru because you're so out of balance. But I'm not necessarily getting that you fake. I don't get that you fake. I don't get that you're not qualified. I'm getting that your lack mentality just really got you messed up. Um, and your tendency to with you being out of balance, instead of willing to stick in there for the long haul, you want to take shortcuts, and it's got you out of balance. It's got you doing low quality work. not showing up as your best, not doing as best as you could at work. At the same time, you focus on perfection. It's like you focus on perfectionism, but at the same time, you got this sense of lack that what you put out is not good enough. So you doing all of this hard work, but you don't even have enough. You're not putting enough value in the work that you put out. You don't believe that other people think it's valuable. So that's the old paradigm that you're shifting out of, that you got to get rid of. Remember, I talked about that, the paradigm shift that each of us is going through. So your paradigm shift is releasing the idea that people don't value you, because you're no longer in a space where people don't value you. People do value you and they think very highly of you, but you have to value you by taking care of you so that you can show up more prepared. All right, that's Capricorn. Sag, you got the Two of Knives in reverse, baby. She don't play. So this card speaks about feeling stuck in a rut, being in tense situations, feeling uncertain, doubting yourself, making hard choices, prolonged wait. Remember, I talked about that a little bit. Avoiding the inevitable. Stop avoiding what you know you should do. So who is this? Scorpio. You got the Father of Coins in the upright. So you're a blockage, Scorpio. So it says the Father of Coins is the personification of a wealthy, successful businessman. On the positive side, he is an efficient leader, responsible, disciplined, reliable, enterprising, lucky, and focused on abundance. On the negative side, he is classic. He is a classic show off, a bragger, makes bad investments, has gambling problems, will resort to questionable or illegal activity to make it, or is susceptible to get rich quick schemes. In a reading, if he doesn't represent a literal person with these qualities, then he represents these attributes. So, Scorpio, you live in a fast life.
It's 12 o'clock.
You live in a fast life, and that's why your energy is out of whack. You like Jacob. You just out here wilding, doing everything you ain't supposed to be doing. Because Scorpios like to dabble in the taboo. But it's time for you to bring it back in if you want this manifestations to come to fruition, Scorpio. So Libra, y'all got ancestors. So your blockage has something to do with the ancestors. So maybe you're missing your ancestors. Maybe you're ignoring, with it being your blockage, it could be that you are ignoring your ancestors, or you're not attending to your typical rituals around ancestral veneration. You're trying to take a lot in your hands and you're not consulting your ancestors, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety. And for you, so there could be, it's possible that you could have recently lost somebody that is now an ancestor to you, and that's heavy on your heart. Oh, baby. Why that song comes from? You make it better, better. You want somebody to make it better and they not here no more. Maybe you're grappling with the fact that you wish you knew more about your ancestors, but you don't. But they trying to come through. You being called to connect with your ancestors, whether you know them and you have been neglecting your rituals and your rites, or you don't know them and it's time for you to get to know them. Your ancestors are reaching out to you because you need them to bring this manifestation into reality, and they have the remedies to your healing. They can work with you to work outside of the confines of time and speed up your timeline. They have the ability to do all of those things, but you got to buckle down and work with them. All right, Virgo, you got Black Hermit in reverse. What's this all about? Huh? What you doing? You make it better. Some kind of special moment to make it better. Says when Black Hermit appears in a reading, you are being challenged to make that which you desire manifest. It couldn't be no more literal, huh? The difference between a dream and a goal is a plan, so make sure you have a clear one. It is key that you know exactly why each step is necessary to obtain your objective. If you do not, you might be tempted to take shortcuts and find yourself cut short instead. Competent magicians and hoodoo practitioners dazzle others with the results they attain, but the audience and the clients rarely, if ever, are around to witness the amount of preparation that is necessary to accomplish a task. The power of creation exists within a focused, methodical mind that is aware of itself. So you operating outside of your norm as a Virgo. As a Virgo, you are designed to be calculated and analytical, and you being lazy. Says if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Do you really believe it's possible that you can make this happen? Are your talents and skills being put to good use? Do your intentions, beliefs, and desires match the life you live? Stop playing and do what you have to do, even if it's hard. Virgo, get with it. All right. Next up is Leo. And you got the Three of Knives, baby. Let's see what you're talking about. We got the Three of Knives. So on this card, there is a tree with those hanging with those bottles, those hoodoo bottles that they hang from the trees. And under the tree is a man who has been stabbed with 3 different knives. Damn, it's a it's a tombstone here and a dog peeing on the tombstone. Damn. What's really going on, Leo? Damn. Damn. Okay, let's see what it's talking about. So it's talking about heartbreak, emotional trauma, betrayal, rejection, devastation, alienation, serious disrespect. Okay. So for you, this is baggage. Baggage and betrayal. You're so focused on the baggage that you're not doing the work. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Girl, you don't need it. I bet your love can make it better. I bet your love can make it better. Mm-hmm. Bet your love can make it better. Need someone to love you right. Mm. Okay, Leo. The deepest betrayals are designed to help us meet ourselves more deeply so that we are then able to meet others at the depth in which they need us to in order to bring forth the healing. Many are called, few are chosen. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. It is a heavy responsibility to be a chosen one who has to endure, who is held to a higher expectation of how to respond to heartache, betrayal, and pain. You're not happy about this. You don't understand why it gotta be you. But the longer that you keep asking, why me? When the universe is constantly asking you why not, showing you why not, you're gonna continue to avoid your deeper initiation, Leo. You're gonna keep operating in this satiating energy, trying to get your lick back. You know y'all like to fight. All right, Cancer. You got Dr. Buzzard in reverse. Dr. Buzzard uses magic and alchemy to win his cases in law, but you got it in reverse. So that means you are using your magic and alchemy for what? I shall love you. Love you. My throat chakra tired, y'all. Oh, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so that's a number 11. Baby lady. So Dr. Buzzard represents justice, but it's in a reverse for you. So that's your blockage. Your blockage. So just like everything else is a social construct, that is definitely justice. Like everything else is a social construct that is defined by those in power. To the majority of Americans, justice is equated with courts, law enforcement, politicians, or maybe even karma. This is not the case for root workers, as historically, when Black Americans have sought justice, all they find are just us, as the saying goes. So if someone had a problem, they sought out a root worker to help them solve it. While usually root workers believe in God or some other higher power, they do not consider revenge for a genuinely offensive action to be a bad thing. That's if they consider good or bad at all. Since such dualities didn't traditionally exist in African or indigenous culture in quite the same way as European societies, therefore, it is not considered immoral to root someone who hurt you or someone you love. There is no sentient creature on the earth that will sacrifice life, food, or well-being of themselves and their families without a vicious fight. So some of the questions that you want to consider, but Cancer, I gotta say it, when y'all feelings is hurt, when you feel like you y'all let me check my bias. Cancerians in general feel deeply, and the point at which they are deeply stricken by their emotions, logic goes out the window. They will project, they will contort and distort the reality of the situation, put details and timelines and things together that are not accurate when they are out of balance. And you, my dear, are showing up in the reverse. So it's saying to me that it is very possible that because you have felt that you have been done wrong, that you went in, you've been putting roots on people. You've been putting roots on people. You've been in your feelings, and you haven't really been sorting the thing out all together from beginning to end. You're not looking at, you're comfortable in the blame, in the blame game. It's easier to blame and condemn and want to clap back and get revenge instead of doing the work of really accepting the accountability of what did you do to set this injustice in motion. So some of the questions that you are being prompted to consider is, what would be a fair way to resolve this conflict? Did you do something wrong? If no, don't worry about it. If yes, then you're about to pay the price. Okay? Did someone do something wrong to you? If no, don't worry about it. If yes, then they've set the wheel of justice in motion against themselves. Stop trying to take matters into your own hands. Have you taken responsibility for all of the choices you've made? If something is forgivable, then forgive. If not, now what? If revenge is taking for an offense, will you regret that you did it once you've calmed down? If so, then chill out and move on. All right, Gemini, you got the mother of baskets. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. So the mother of baskets represents the archetype of compassion, of a compassionate mother. And this is your blockage. You got mommy wounds. On the positive side, she is empathetic, supportive, psychic, introspective, spiritual, intuitive, and loving. On the negative side, she is needy, emotionally unstable, impractical, a crybaby, or a pushover. In a reading, if she doesn't represent a literal person, she represents qualities. Okay, so Gemini, you live with mommy wounds. So you grew up maybe with the narcissistic mom, and you're trying to manifest something that helps you to heal that. But your failure to really dig deep and do the deep work is allowing this demon to tear at you. It's causing you to have resentment for any type of nurturing feminine figure. It's causing you to have less respect for that figure. And you're going to have to reconcile that and cleanse that, because, I mean, you got this at the end. This is that divine feminine. That's that purification, new beginnings. You ain't going to be able to really see this thing through until you cleanse, till you bring that energy into balance. So that means you're going to have to watch your tongue. You're going to have to find a way to speak your truth without your words being so cutting. You're going to have to find a way to stay calm when things are not turning out the way you want them to turn out, when you want them to turn out that way. You're going to have to reevaluate your expectations of when, where, and how the results you are expecting to come through. You're going to have to calm down. You're going to have to chill, son. Is this a message for somebody in New York? Gemini? Alrighty then. Taurus, you got grandchildren. What this all about? How's the grandchildren your blockage? Take your time. Oh, I'm waiting, 'cause I know I'm gonna be next in line. So claim my prize and be where I wanna be. And I work so hard to earn my place. Good things come to those who wait. So this is order. This is 17. I gotta go down some more. To claim my prize and be where I wanna be. When the grandchildren appears in a reading, it's a sign that relief from any stress, negativity, or despair is on its way. If there is no sign of hope evident in your life yet, just be patient and you will soon see the proof that things are looking up. Blessings shall abound. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, Taurus. Do you regularly count your blessings? Believing doesn't require proof. What can you do to regain hope? Find a way to become spiritual. So this card, this you popping up in the reading. You're not feeling victorious. Don't give up. Don't give up. Take your time. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing all this thing tonight. Okay, so that has been your bonus reading for all signs. Tribe vibes. Clarifying and digging a little bit deeper into the blockages in the way of our manifestations. Once again, I am yours truly, Zaya Samai Kefir Sekim Haruki Mets. The manifestation of peace and blessings earned with every lesson learned. And when I consult my higher power, obstacles dissipate effortlessly, allowing me to move forward and go forth, operating in my purpose, which is to help overgivers and who struggle to speak their truth and be themselves, craft and implement the ultimate blueprint to total life transformation through alchemy, psychology, and herbalism. If you want to see what it's all about, hit your girl up at www.kemeticlosrising.com. I got coaching, I got tarot, I got herbal remedies, I got what you need. What you need? I got. Okay, let me get off of here because I'm tired. All right, y'all. I love you to life, and I look forward to taking this journey with you.